Thursday in the afternoon. Thursday, I don't care about you.
Well, come again next Thursday afternoon.
Thursday doesn't even start.
Thursday night.
Thursday's just got far to go.
Thursday, watch the walls instead.
We can make plans for Thursday night.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to NSS. This is the Reynolds Report. A previously unknown treasure trove of over 6,000 artifacts from Bob Dylan's private collection, including handwritten lyrics, contracts, and private letters, alongside video and audio recordings, has been sold by the artist to the George Kaiser Family Foundation and the University of Tulsa for an estimated $20 million. Most of it will be housed at the Gilcrease Museum in Tulsa, though access to it will largely be restricted to scholars and Dylan experts. Sounds like kind of a dick thing to do. Anyway, plans are still up in the air, but some highlights from the collection may be displayed to the public in the near future. We'll keep you posted. The latest in a stunning series of events for Cuba. Havana will meet the Rolling Stones later this month. The band announced that they'll play a free open-air concert in the Cuban capital on March 25th. The concert is scheduled just 3 days after President Obama is set to visit Cuba. Back in November, we told you that Matthew McConaughey had entered preliminary talks to take on The Dark Tower, an adaptation of Stephen King's horror fantasy series. We now know the movie is a go, and McConaughey will co-star with Idris Elba. Boy, Trump really cleaned up on Super Tuesday, didn't he? Now there's a medication for the huge problems in your life.
It's another day. Your life's one huge disappointment.
You're still married. Your kids are never going to move out. Your job sucks. That's why there's Trump It All. Gain confidence. Say whatever comes to mind. Dump your wife and marry a hot Russian. You might even become president. Enjoy all of life's spoils without the check. Trump It All.
Trump It All may cause delusions of grandeur, the inability to say I'm sorry, bad hair, the desire to build a huge wall between the United States and Mexico, the inability to self-edit, bragging, womanizing, racism, and the promise to make America great again.
Trump It All.
A new poll says Americans are ready to see a woman in the White House. And Bill Clinton's like, I was way ahead of you, America. Chris Martin turns 39 today. Young people know him as the singer of Coldplay. Old people know him as the only person who didn't terrify them during the Super Bowl halftime show. The first episode of a two-part PBS series documenting the journey of astronaut Scott Kelly airs tonight. At the end of the series, Kelly will give a rose to his favorite planet. Leonardo DiCaprio's Oscar win surpassed Ellen's selfie as the most tweeted Oscar moment ever. So, wait, you're telling me they're two different people? Abe Vigoda's daughter says the Academy was wrong not to include her father in their in memoriam montage. I agree. They're only supposed to screw black people. Nancy Drew is coming to CBS as a New York City police detective. Normally, that would sound ludicrous, but not when you're living in an era where one day soon you might hear the words, President Trump. As a result of losing a lawsuit over the size of their sandwiches, Subway has ordered its restaurants to actually measure the sandwiches before selling them. I'm sorry, isn't one of the attractions that seduces people into the sandwich-making profession the reasonable assurance that there will be no math? The Chinese government is looking to lay off millions of workers. Unfortunately, none of them are hackers. Scientists say that they've documented a never-before-seen action in wild chimpanzees. Groups of mostly young males get together and throw rocks at trees while sitting on the hood of a car drinking beer, I presume. Time for Nobody Gives a Cat Williams assaulted an employee at a pool supply store in Georgia. Sorry, let me rephrase that. Cat Williams assaulted a co-worker at a pool supply store in Georgia. Hey, Cat, whoever the hell you are, nobody gives a That idiot Ashton Kutcher has revealed how he planned his ultra-secret summer wedding. Hey, philandering ex-husband of Demi Moore and bad actor guy. Nobody gives a And Winona Ryder says she almost lost her role in Heathers to Jennifer Connelly. Then she said, "Here's my stop," and got off the bus. Oh my God, Winona. Nobody gives a Thanks, everybody. We have a new episode of the Reynolds Report for you every weekday. The Jewel Radio Network is proud to present Frank D'Angelo and his 15-piece band Spring Concert Tour. Friday, March 11th at the Rose Theatre, Brampton. Saturday, March 26th at Spatz Theatre, Halifax. Thursday, March 31st at Violet's Venue in Barrie. Friday, April 15th at Aeolian Concert Hall, London. Saturday, April 16th at Seneca Queen Theatre, Niagara Falls. Saturday, May 21st at Algonquin Theatre, Huntsville. And Friday, May 27th at the Capitol Theatre, Moncton. For tickets, go to frankdangelo.ca.